So tell me about the experience, the Mayweather camp.
Mayweather camp, I was there for actually about 3 weeks. I met him maybe about 3 times because he plays basketball. He was heading down, I believe, South Beach to play in the tournament. And he sat, and one thing he told me to remember is, you know, 90% of boxing is all mental. So he said, if I could get you mentally even before the fight or once I enter the ring, then you already won the fight. So that's something I'm going to always carry with me, and I'm thankful that he took the time to share that with me and express with me. Besides the little technical things, secrets that, you know, we can't share as fighters, but he taught me a lot. And just from the coaches out there alone, seeing how they train, how to conduct myself as a professional athlete, it's something I'm going to always cherish with me. And to this day, I still practice those methods. I initially got into boxing. You know, I started getting into a little trouble as a kid, and it wasn't more so me getting in trouble. You always had bullies, and I never backed down for anything. And my father noticed, so he came home one day from work, and he bought me some boxing gloves, a jump rope, some boxing shoes, and said he signed me up to a gym. So that's what basically got me into boxing. And I start going to the gym with him every day. It was my father, Karim Ali. Originally born here in Newark, New Jersey. He, you know, used to compete when he was younger, but he couldn't take it too far because, you know, I was the 4th child out of 6, and it just wasn't paying the bills. So my father had to go back to school and get his engineering degree, which he did. But it's always been a passion of his, so kind of like he's living through me, almost. And I implement a lot of my style off of things I watch him doing in the gym, in the boxing gym, and always wanted to fight like my father because he was really good, and I think he would have been actually a wonderful heavyweight. Outside of that, I watched a lot of film growing up on Sugar Ray Robinson, pound for pound. No matter who he has, probably the best fighter that ever lived. I really patted myself out of him because I just love his showmanship, his charisma in the ring and outside the ring, his charitable work and how he was. So I always wanted to imitate somebody like that. And then you have Joe Louis, Mike Tyson, and Newark's own Marvin Hagler, who's really also a good guy too. So I just always enjoyed their style. They were fast, they were sharp, they were mean, they were vicious. You know, and my name is Karim the Merciless Ali. And when I'm in the ring, I have no mercy on anybody because my attitude is, it's either them or me. And outside the ring, if you want to be friends, then that's all fine. But when we gloving up, I don't expect my opponent to have any mercy on me and vice versa. So that's how I got the name The Merciless. My friends gave it to me. My goal as a boxer is, we have 5 to 6 fights before the year 2012 is over. Next year, we're looking at about 9 to 10 fights. So early 2014, I can see myself entering the top 20 as far as 168 as one of the best boxers in that weight class. And then I'm going to steadily start climbing. My ultimate goal is to become world champion. Is Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday. I wake up in the morning, about 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I have days when I run anywhere between 3 and 5 miles a day. Some days are sprints, most of the days are just endurance runs because boxing is an endurance sport. And after that, I usually get a little breakfast up in me, head to the gym, and we work on a lot of technical aspects of boxing. As far as, you know, fight plans, just different things I'm trying to sharpen up on, and a little weight training in the morning time. We do some weight training, but not too much of the weights. Boxing is more calisthenics, push-up, pull-ups, and things of that nature. And then I usually just go about my day, take care of my other responsibilities, and make sure I get rest. After that, we come back in the gym about 5:30, and we're in here for 3 hours straight, and we do about 45 minutes to an hour in aerobic work before we even start our boxing. And that's what Coach Saman Hawk, who's a world-class trainer, If anybody ever heard of him, he takes teams over to China and other countries, and he trains his fighters. So after I finish with him, then I'm with Coach, and then we usually do a lot of pad work. If we're not going to other gyms, sparring other fighters, we're doing pad work, maybe 6 to 8 rounds, 10 rounds on the bag, 6 rounds of jump rope, a lot of sit-ups, pull-ups, and dips. And then once that's finished, the most important part of boxing is the mental aspect. The mental aspect, especially with this sport, you can't go into any fight, anything, questioning yourself, your conditioning, whether you're in shape, or letting another man get in the ring with you, thinking he can dictate what you're going to do. Because at the end of the day, you have to realize, when he glove up, he's a man just like you. And as soon as you show him that little bit of respect, that he's going to be able to do what he wants with you in the ring, he pretty much got you. First and foremost, I consider myself a highly intelligent fighter. It's more than just getting in the ring throwing punches. It's like a game of chess. I've always been a good chess player. Most professional athletes that are at the top of their game or world champions are good at chess. And so it's something I took in and I started playing a lot more of, because when I get in here, I try to implement the game plan that we set. When I'm finished walking away from boxing, I plan on going to a few communities that I grew up in, just to teach them overall about health and fitness, because it's not available in the urban communities where I grew up at. And that's where my passion is. I love the development of youth. And I plan on opening a gym up over in Harlem, New York, a boxing gym, where kids can come in and I can teach them and hire some of the most, some of the best trainers in the world to work with these kids and show them a way out. Because there is a way out. And I'm going to stress education to them, because education is important. Not everybody's going to be a professional athlete, but boxing will help you in many different aspects of your life, as far as your confidence level, getting a scholarship for college or high school, or whatever it can be. Just overall respect for yourself and for your parents. It's a discipline. It disciplined me so much in my life, and I didn't realize until I got older, how much boxing helped me in my life. My name is Karim, the Merciless Ali, coming straight at you. 168, middleweight prospect. That's that jab.